The truth is, it took me years to understand what true beauty really really is. You know, for so many years, I bought into the lie that true beauty was a certain look, it was a certain style, it was a certain skin color, it was a certain hair texture, eye color, shape of the nose. That true beauty was supposed to be a culmination of all of those different things, right? Externally. But let me tell you something. Like I said, I bought into the lie of what I saw modeled as true beauty for many, many years growing up as a teenager. I'll be 60 this year. And growing up as a teenager, my early 20s, 30s, we had the television, and basically what was displayed before us is what was supposed to be true beauty. And if the truth be told, sometimes we didn't see a lot of women, Afro-American women, portrayed as beautiful women. So I think we kind of had an identity crisis, if you will, as Afro-American women. And that's why I believe that we got caught up in wanting the certain type of hair. And at one point, remember, everybody was getting contact lenses to change their eye colors. And even some people were bleaching their skin because they wanted to fit the image of what true beauty was supposed to be at that particular time. But I thank God that the beauty industry even has evolved. Even, women having to be a certain size. Before, it was the Twiggy look, right? You had to be a size 0, a size 2 to be considered beautiful figure-wise as well. But like I said, thank God that now all of that is changing. And you see so many different models and so many different images of beauty. And it's no longer your standard beauty, if you will, or the beauty standards that we had come to know many years ago. But beauty is now starting to be seen. The true, that saying was a true saying, that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And nowadays, it totally depends on who is beholding the individual to declare or to say that that person is beautiful or not. And I always say it like this: if beauty was in the eye of the beholder, and if you are the beholder, what do you see? Do you like what you see? And that's where it all begins, ladies. It all begins with you. What do you see when you look in the mirror? What do you see? Do you see the woman that was created in the image and likeness of God? Because if you see that woman, in the book of Genesis 1:27, it says that we were created in the image and likeness of God. What does that mean? My God, if we were created in the image and likeness of God, then you're beautiful because He's beautiful. And everything that exudes from Him is beautiful. So you're already made beautiful. You just have to come to that understanding and that realization of who you were already created to be. And then I love the ending verse of that first chapter of Genesis, where it says that everything that He made was good. Everything that he made was good. And that includes you, that includes me. Everything that God made was good. We have to understand that we are more than enough. When we were created, when God created us, none of us were created by mistake. None of us came into this world by mistake, regardless of even what your mama or your daddy might have told you that, you guys were a mistake. Oh, you weren't meant to be here. We didn't mean to have another child. Anybody ever heard those words? Well, let me tell you something. Rather your mama or your daddy knew that God is the giver and taker of life. So listen. You were here by design. Regardless of how you came, you were here by design. And now that you're here, what you need to do is embrace the true, beautiful woman that you are. Because you are beautiful. You are beautiful. And you need to look in that mirror, and whatever features you have, whatever your skin color is, whatever your hair texture is, embrace it. Embrace it, right? And I'm not saying that, you never put on a wig and you never experiment with different hair and all that stuff. Listen, I love to do all of that. But at the end of the day, I still know who Kim is. Kim is not a hairstyle. Kim is not a lip color. Kim is not falsies, which I don't wear falsies really anyway. But none of that is who Kim really is. So it's basically when Kim knows who she really is, it's okay for her to enhance her outward beauty as well. However that may look. Some women are not into makeup. Some women are into makeup. Some women are into makeup to an extreme. Some women like moderate makeup, whatever your thing is. If that's your thing, that's your thing, right? But at the end of the day, you have to love the skin that you are in. If you don't love the skin that you are in, I don't know what to tell you, sis. I don't know what to tell you. Because you will never be content. You will never be happy. You will never love who you are. And you make it hard for other people to love you. Because if you don't love you, then you don't know your worth. You don't know your value. Other people can treat you however they want to treat you. Right? But I want you to come to a place in your life. I don't care what your age is. I specifically like to talk to women over the age of 50 because that's when, 45, 50, that's when we start to seeing some changes, right? And we start to seeing some changes that sometimes it just don't seem like we have control over them. Now, mind you, yes, there are so many things out there today that you look in the mirror, hey, you don't like your wrinkles, you don't like, you don't like your hair color, you don't like your eyebrows or whatever. There's so many different things that you can do to change all of that if that's your thing, if that's what you want to do. But I'm at this point now, listen, I'm at this point now where I am truly, truly learning to embrace who I am. I'll never be 18 again, with the perfect body. Well, I can still get a perfect body because I see all of these women that's 75 and 80 that's buff, right? But as far as like the elasticity of my skin is never going to be like it was at the age of 18. And that's real, right? But what I like to do is truly the saying, grow old gracefully. And that's what I want to do. And that's not even just talking about on the outside, but that's talking about from the inside out. So That's what this channel is all about. It's just helping women to discover their true beauty from the inside. And then, girl, I love me some fashion. I love playing around with makeup and hair and all of that kind of stuff as well. I love enhancing my outward beauty as well. So I want you to know this. I'm going to leave you with this today. When you look in the mirror, I want you to just start saying to yourself, you are an original. You are an original, and no one can beat you at being you. And you want to also say, listen, I am beautiful. And the more you keep saying it to yourself, the more you keep speaking it, you hear me? You will eventually start believing what you say. I am beautiful. I am beautiful. I am more than enough. I am worthy. I am valuable, because you are. So I want you to begin to speak those words over your life. I am beautiful. I am worthy. I am loving. I am kind. I am gentle. I am meek. I am humble. I am beautiful from the inside out. Listen, until I talk to you ladies again, remember, be bold, be beautiful, be you. Because remember, nobody can beat you at being you. And I will talk to you again on the next video. Bye-bye.